I admit, I suck at basketball, but I'm ready to fix that. Today, I'm gonna train my layup, then I'm gonna practice my free throws, and afterwards my three-pointers. Then afterwards, I'm gonna learn this crazy dunk I always wanted to learn that I never did cause I thought I wasn't good enough. So yeah, I'm finna start here with the layups. I admit, I already know how to do layups, so the point of this video was to never even learn how to do a layup, but I'm just gonna practice all my other skills just as a warm-up. The goal is to do 5 of each shot. And also, in between, I tried to get a little dribbling in so I could also have practice with that too, cause believe it or not, I can't dribble. Once I finish doing 5 layups, afterwards, I wanted to grab my Mountain Dew that I brought with me, even though I only been out here for 5 minutes, but that sun was already doing me in. And by the way, if your Mountain Dew don't make you tear up after the first sip, then you're not really drinking Mountain Dew. Okay, so now it's time for me to practice my free throws. I can't lie, with free throws, I kind of be struggling. But I just had to remember the basics of shooting a basketball. You're supposed to have one hand above it and then the other hand on the side to guide it to the I still miss. But that's okay, cause
can't nobody with me.
So with that in mind, for some reason, I just started dropping on things back to back. But now for real, I started making the free throws so consistently, it's like you couldn't even pay me to miss. Okay, so far I just knocked down 3 free throws. Now I just have to do 2 more. Then afterwards, I'm gonna take me a little break and then I'm gonna move on to the 3-pointers. Now it's time to move on to the 3-pointers. Okay, so it's one thing y'all don't know about me that I never told y'all. I suck at basketball, but I'm actually really good at 3-pointers. Even though I can't dribble. Like, 3-pointers is actually something I've always been good at. I can sink a shot from any spot on the arc. Alright, I admit, I'm only good at 2 things, and one of them is not basketball. I'm good at lying and I'm good at editing. I really just edited all the shots that I made to make it look like I was good at shooting threes. But anyways, now it's time for me to move on to the dunking. The part that I really came here for. If you've seen one of my previous videos, maybe on like my other channel, or if you scroll all the way down my page, you'll see that I was able to learn this dunk before, but for some reason it never stuck and I keep missing. It's 3 important things you have to focus on when you're trying to dunk, and that's just the timing, the jump, and then your grip on the ball. You don't even have to be able to palm the ball, I learned. All you have to do is just be able to lock the ball in on your 4 fingertips. I don't know why I just kept missing and I was ready to go, but I know I wanted to at least make 1 before I left. So luckily on my final attempt, I was able to hold a good grip on the ball.
Yeah, so I'm back. It's day 2. I came back the next day. I want to learn this one dunk that I've been seeing on YouTube a lot. I forgot. It goes something like this. You throw it up like a... I don't know what it's called, but basically, yeah, that's what I'm finna try to train today. But first, before anything, I gotta stretch. And before I stretch, actually, I gotta ask y'all one question. If my outfit was bad, would you tell me?
Alright, so yeah, like I said, I had to stretch first. I stretched for like 15 minutes, but I'm not gonna make y'all watch all that. I cut it down into 30 seconds of me doing like barely getting by jumping jacks. And yeah, I'm just not gonna make y'all watch all that. So enjoy this calm meditation background music. Alright, so now I'm done with my stretching. It's time for me to practice jumping up and reaching for the rim to make sure that my height is still there, even though I know they is because I was just dunking yesterday.
Alright, so I'm done exercising, I'm done working out, I'm done stretching. Now I'm finna practice an actual dunk. I'm just gonna work on the jump part. I'm gonna grab the rim a few times, even though that jump really be hurting my hands though. But I got to. I'm gonna keep trying to jump up and reaching the rim, and I'm gonna see how high I can get my vert. I feel good now that I stretched though, so I should be able to jump high. All right, first jump, let's go.
To make sure I'm jumping to my highest potential, I lace my shoes on the last hole.
I can't lie, I was overthinking that one. I almost went out fatally. I could have died.
I know that probably didn't look that dramatic, but a lot of times I reach for the rim. Not only is it hurting my hand, but I ended up launching forward and almost slipping and falling on my back. I just pray that don't happen, or I also pray that the rim don't collapse while I'm practicing this.
If I can get my wrist above the rim, it's over with.
Okay, so I don't know where, but I seen somewhere on YouTube, somebody said if you can get your wrist above the rim, then it'll be easier to dunk. And you also don't have to have a grip. Like I said earlier, all you got to do is just be able to grip the ball good with your 4 fingertips.
Oh, nah, you can't even lie. That was so close. Come on now, not even close. That was real good if you ask me. The fact that I can even get my wrist like that high up the rim, I know for a fact I can do any type of dunk I want to do if I just keep practicing. So yeah, I know I'm finna get this dunk today, and I'm not going home unless I do.
So I made sure I locked in. I jumped as high as I could to see how. Come on, now, that's crazy. I got my wrist like well above the rim. I say at least like a good 6 inches. After doing that the first time, it gave me confidence to come and do it again. And afterwards, I wanted to try grabbing on the rim as an assist to see if I could go even higher. And to be honest, that really didn't make no big difference.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all it's over with. I'm ready to start trying with the basketball now. I'm finna do like the regular dunk that I've been doing, that I've been like learn how to do. And then afterwards, I'm finna try to go for the one. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna do the voiceover when I go home, and after I look it up. It's like you throw it up, then you go, and you boom.
Just stay tuned. But before I practice that one, I wanted to practice my regular dunk one more time.
All right, y'all, so I can't mess this one up because it's like a whole crowd of people that just pulled up to the park, and they all cheering for me. They like everywhere.
Okay, so if I'm being all the way real, there was nobody at the park, and there's nobody cheering for me, even though I really wish it was. But until then, I'm just gonna use background sound effects. I don't know why, but for some real reason today, I was not knocking down any dunks like I was yesterday. And I think that's because I trained way too much in the beginning this morning with all the jumping up high and grabbing on the rim. Like, my ankles is killed, my shins is killed, my wrist is gone, and my hands is burning. I really don't think I might be able to get that dunk today, but I'm still gonna try.
Maybe I just need to drink some water or something. We gonna take a break.
Okay, so I'm finna try taking a break, and I'm gonna sit down and drink some nice cold, refreshing water. Unfortunately, it's not Mountain Dew, but it should still work the same. I started working on my blocking technique when I jumped to see if maybe that's the issue or something, but really it's not working. It could be because I drank water today instead of Mountain Dew.
I don't really too much know what the issue is, but I think it's probably because I'm taking way too many steps and I'm confusing myself and I'm overthinking when it's time for me to go up, and I also keep losing grip of the ball. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that. I'm so tired. Let's go. I think it's time. I ain't finna waste no more energy training because I'm just gonna make myself tired. I'm finna go for the backboard lob, dunk, or whatever it's called. Like I said, I ain't going home in time, Mickey. So I guess I ain't going home then.
Okay, so I finally figured out that this dunk is called a self-lob. I don't know why this dunk feel way easier than just like a beginner level dunk, but it's kind of not at the same time. Because not only do you have to have energy that I don't have, but you also got to make sure that your timing is right and that the ball lines up well with the rim.
My hand getting all beat up.
Yeah, so my hands is just getting really damaged. I decided to try one more time, but really I know it's time for me to go and just take what I can get. It's not me giving up, and it's not like it's over with. There'll always be a tomorrow. I learned a valuable lesson today, and that's that some things take time. And sometimes you just gotta be grateful for the things you have. Life is short. Just take what you got and run.